Hi and welcome back to World News, guys. Thank you for tuning in again. I'm gonna share a little bit of information again with you guys quick that I gathered from my resources around the world. Like I said before, I have some peoples around the world that working in hospitals. They have been working with governments before, and I gather some information before I make my video. So sometimes maybe take a couple of days, but as soon as I gather something I think is special or I think is important, I will share with you guys. And if I start with the World War III news, that I heard today that it was some explosion in Iraq. It was some missile attack and some bombings, but we don't really know who was behind it and was where they get hit. And we only know it was in Iraq and it was near the American military forces. And like I said, I don't quite right now know what happened. I'm gonna make some more researches there. But I also heard that Iran and Russia are pulling more troops together there, pulling a lot of weapons, a lot of missiles, supersonic missiles and stuff like that. And I don't think they gathered there for fun, you know. I think something's gonna go down and they know it. And if I jump over to the coffins I was talking about in my previous videos, guys, I know now for sure that I get a message from a resource of mine that he told me that they are starting to use that coffins in a couple of states in America, and also they was built to stop the spreading of viruses or biological weapons. So that also told me that they knew that this is gonna happen and they're gonna need them so they can protect their own people who was gonna work with them, you know, and take care of the bodies so they don't get the virus or the biological weapon or whatever they call it now. And he also told me that these coffins are built in that way that they burn very easy and they burn for a long time. So if they decide to burn the bodies, they will burn pretty quick, you know. And I mean, after when you heard that in America they cannot go to funerals and stuff like that, if they decide to burn the body, they will get rid of them very quick because of that, you know, because they burn so fast in that coffin. And like I said, I get suspicious when they stop people from go to funerals and stuff like that, you know. So beware, guys out there. And it also connected dots with Agenda 21, like we talk about before, that they want to take out the weaker people, the older people, and they want to start a war. They actually wanted to start a war before all this, you know, but they couldn't do it because they knew that people in America and around the world was sick and tired of wars. So they do it in another way, you know. They spread this virus so they can quarantine people, and then they can basically do as they want, you know, and they can crush the economy and nobody can really point the finger at them like they did in 2008, because now they can blame everything on this virus. So they are pretty clever, but not so clever, you know, because people like us, we know their game, you know. And also that you know, that they want to crush the economy because you guys in America know that the dollars are dropping in the value, and they are printing money like hell. So they want to crush it, and so they release this virus. They put everybody to quarantine, and if they decide to even to go to war now, nobody can stop them because nobody is allowed to go out and gather. So they can do the dirty job, you know. So nobody can do nothing about it. They think, at least. But like I said, people like us, we are ahead of a curve, you know, like you guys say. So we will know their game and we will inform each other. And I also hope that you guys in America don't take this vaccine they're gonna come out with soon, because the whole world is watching you guys. And if you guys in America take this shot, then pretty soon the whole world is gonna be forced to take it too, because you guys in America, you have a great nation, great people, and with that come a great responsibility. You know, the whole world is watching you. Like I said, you have your second commitment. And after all, if you take that shot after everything, like I said, then the rest of the world have no chance, you know. So I hope you guys make the right decision. I'm praying for you guys there. And like I said, if they take away your second commandment, guys, you will be just another country in the world, like China, like Iran, like Sweden, like rest of the world. But the only thing that make you different right now, guys, is your second commitment. So don't lose it. Don't lose it, and don't take this vaccine. Save you guys, save the earth. It's kind of in your hands now, you know. I know it's a big responsibility, but I'm praying for you. It's not only me. A lot of guys and girls in the world are praying for you guys and hoping that you make the right decision. And for once in your life, take a stance, you know. And I love you guys. And if I go to something totally else, I got one of my resources who are watching the skies, and he told me that something big are closing into the earth, and it have even two smaller objects following it. And he don't think it's a comet or asteroid or meteoroid or something like that, because it sometimes is quicker, sometimes it moves quicker, and sometimes slower. I don't know if a meteoroid or asteroid can do that. I don't know, man, but it make me wonder, you know. Some people said it's the old Sumerian gods and the motherships, they come in to save us. I hope that, you know, because we are kind of hopeless right now in the earth, and we need help from somewhere else. So guys, I hope really that they are coming to save us, and I know that the gods are watching over us, and the bad guys cannot win. They only can do some bad stuff for a while, but the light, the love, the right way will always prevail. And that's all for this time, guys. I just want to know that in time like this is very important to do your own researches. And like I said, don't forget something is closing in, but I don't think that is a meteoroid or a comet or asteroid or something like that, because sometimes it's moved a little bit slower. And he also showed me picture. It's pretty big, you know. You cannot see really what it is because it's so bright, but it definitely moves, and it have two larger, a little bit close, a little bit smaller than itself, but still large object who is following it, and they are reddish. The main object is whitish, yellowish in color, and the two others are red, orange, red in color. I'm gonna try get some picture from that and show you guys for my next video. And I think I share everything with you. I'm looking in my notes here to make sure that I don't forget anything. I think that's all for this time, guys. And don't forget that I love you guys. You can share this link. You can subscribe to me if you want. And like I said, I like to gather some information before I make my videos, and give you guys some new updates every time. I don't want to just sit and here talk, you know, and I don't want to sell anything. I think it's ugly to time like this to first make a video, and at the last of the video try to sell something to you guys like some people do, I see in YouTube. And it's funny how they every time they said we have only a couple of few left, move, buy quick, we only have this left. And the next video they said it again, we have only a couple of few left. And it's childish, you know, to do that, to scare people and then try to sell them something. The only thing I'm selling here is love, and it's for free. And that's all, guys. I love you. I pray for you all, especially for my brothers and sisters in America. Don't forget, you are great. And that's all for this time, guys. Peace.